Squash XLPRO is an elite team that work hard to train, play and run squash events on our journey to climb the world rankings. Like, subscribe, comment, pick up some of our merch on Teespring.
Welcome to the AQUAHEAT Henderson PSA Squash Satellite. Here we have two fiery lads in the second semi-final of this tournament. We've got Joel ARSCOTT, aka the Rocket Man. PSA ranking of, what was that, Louis?
237.
Pretty close. Yeah.
237. If you can correct us, we'd love to hear it. Playing Elijah Thomas of the Eden Epsom Squash Club with a world rank of 240 something.
Is he that? I'm not sure if he's that high.
Is he not that high?
Sure, he might be.
Yeah, I know he's in the 200s. So your commentators today are the brothers, Luamba Chilishi and myself, Timwa Chilishi.
What is your prediction going into this match, Tibbs?
Oh, there's the question. There it is. You popped it.
No bias, please. No bias towards Joel.
I'm going to say Joel in 4 is my prediction.
Okay.
I think Joel's been playing quite well these last couple of weeks. I think if he can perform to his best today, then I think he will be too strong. But God, Elijah's had a good start in this first game, isn't he?
I'm gonna make it juicy. I'm gonna say Elijah in 5.
I like it. Elijah does look fired up though, I'm not going to lie. He's really hunting, isn't he?
Bit of a cheap error there from Joel. Just not quite following through the ball enough on that boast. How do you think the conditions are playing today, Tim? Who do you think the conditions will suit Joel or Elijah today?
I actually think they've got quite similar games. So I'm going to say it's going to be 50-50. I think the conditions are quite true. You know, it's not too bouncy, no wet walls. It's not dead. I feel like it's just really quite true. And I know Joel likes I'd say Joel likes quite a dead ball when he can really get his length going. And I think Elijah... Yeah, I'd say Elijah would probably do better in these conditions, if I'm honest. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, it's not too hot today. I definitely think yesterday was a little bit hotter.
Yeah, I agree.
Feels like the ball's a bit more dead today. I think it's going to suit Joel a little bit more purely based on the fact that he likes to play quite a quick kill, especially around the middle of the court. But also, as you said, if he can get his length going, if he can play if he can play that second bounce length and hit his targets, then he's quite deadly. Whereas Elijah likes to volley a bit more, which it also can suit Elijah in the sense that if he's playing those short early balls, it could be a little bit harder for Joel to get to.
Here's a good testing rally here. It's a good rally there from Joe, I think. Didn't have the best start, but I think he's kind of gotten into the game here now, hasn't he, with 4-5?
Yeah, it looked like they were both exchanging tee positions, both dominating at different parts of the rally, but Joel just managing to sneak an error out of Elijah. I think it was just tried a bit too hard to straighten that up. Maybe should have played a lob instead of a straight drive. But it was a good intent. Didn't look like Joel was going to be onto it early. He was hunting the cross court, so it was the right idea. There's that good length. Just getting the ball to the back, I found in our match, was quite crucial.
Yeah.
You really have to take the ball before the back wall because it doesn't come back that often. Like that.
So I feel like it's bouncy, but sometimes I think it's dead.
It just doesn't come back.
Yeah, it
if
just
you can
doesn't come back, does
measure
it?
that length well, you have to take it before the back wall. Because it doesn't, even if it does come back, it doesn't bounce very high.
No, you really have to scoop it up, don't you? Yeah. I think Joel's got to just try and get into the game, really, not force it like that. I think Elijah's going to give him quite a lot, and I think he's just got to be quite positive and just try and stay in the rallies a bit longer than he normally would before he can really break him down. I think Elijah's quite good at scrambling. Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, getting balls back. So if Joel keeps making those unforced errors, I think he's going to have a tough night out there. But if he keeps doing that, he's going to have a great night. Okay, Louis, what's your favourite coloured unsquashable shirt?
I'm going to go with black.
Black.
Yeah.
All black, everything.
All
I like it.
Black on black. Yeah. What about you?
I actually think my favourite is also black.
Black as well?
Yeah.
Okay,
Black followed by a very close red.
Red, okay.
Followed closely by red. Yeah, I love
I'm
red
going to
as
say
well.
dark green is my second,
Okay.
with the white shorts.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
the white unsquashable logo. Looks quite good. Elijah seems to be bringing out the all-white kit quite a lot.
Yeah, he does.
The
doesn't he?
all-white Technofiber kit.
I quite like that one though. I think it looks quite good. Even the headband.
White headband as well. Yeah, very
Socks.
quite old school. You know, back in the day when they used to have all white.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was
stud
more in
shorts.
tennis, so it might have been squash as well.
Nah, squash as well.
Squash as well, yeah. Just bring it back the 1950s trend.
Yeah. And a close encounter at the end of this game. Score is 8-all. I think we're in for a treat this match. It's great length there. It's good width. Oh, squeeze.
It seems like Joel can hear you, Tim. He has really stepped up his game
Yeah.
ever since he said he needs to get into the match and just start trying to push one or two back more.
Yeah, I think he's done that well, hasn't he?
Instead of trying to force it. Definitely seems like his focus has gone up. Court conditions are very different, especially since it's summer compared to last weekend. It's a lot more dead. So it seems like he's adjusted quite well. Elijah kind of just playing consistent throughout the whole match. Hasn't really changed too much throughout the match.
I think Elijah's had a few unforced errors. I think if he cuts those out, he would have been up in this game. But then again, they could have been forced, actually, now that I think of it. It's a great rally here. This is good squash.
Some very nice rallies from both players. They've had a few long ones, but some pretty Pretty solid squash, pretty consistent. A lot of tightness.
Shot.
And those straight shots for both of them. Very nice
That's
place.
a great shot there.
Very nice place.
Testing rally.
Very hard to separate the two at the moment.
Right now. Can Joel take the second game ball? Great lob there. Joel putting his hand up for the movement there, I think. I think Joel a bit frustrated with... What do you think about that movement there, Louis?
Yeah, I wasn't really watching too closely.
It's a tough one because...
It's hard to tell whether he was moving off the ball after he'd hit the ball.
Yeah.
I think at this level, you do want to be looking to play most of shots, unless it's excessive blocking. But at the same time, when you're on court, you can definitely feel it a lot more than you can see it. So it's really hard to tell whether it was a bad movement or not.
That one's just clipping out there. I think it's hard because when you hit a loose shot, you need to expect that contact, don't you? Because someone's always going to try to take their space.
Yeah.
But it's just whether they move off the ball after they hit it.
Yeah. It can get quite hard to see. With squash being such a fast-paced game, that's why it's been good at the top level having those video reviews, having the video referees. I think it's made quite a big difference in terms of consistency as well of the refs. Sometimes you need to replay the point a few times to really see what's actually going on.
That's better from Joel there. Just forcing it there. Elijah managing to squeeze that game 12-10 after coming back from 2 game balls down. I think that's just credit to his willpower in that. Well, there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Elijah leads 1 game to love.
And we're back in the second game here. Elijah versus Joel. Here at the AQUAHEAT Henderson Open. See what Joel's going to do to try and get back in this match. Now that is a very rare occasion where Joel will call his double bounces, but he's called it. Very good sportsmanship from him there.
It's great sportsmanship from the other unsquashable lad. I do see a change in Joel's intensity and movement in this game. It's quite hard to see that tin, isn't it, actually?
Yeah, sometimes there was a few in our match,
Yeah.
from both players. I went for that cross-court nick and it looked like it was up, and then
I had that drop,
you
and
win
I
that
didn't
drop,
realise that
and
was
yeah,
down.
it's quite hard to tell sometimes.
Especially when your opponent's body's in the way.
Yeah.
You can tell if you're like right there hitting it, but it's a good call there.
Was it lit?
Should have. Let's try. Right. What was it? I thought he was there to play that one.
Yeah, it was definitely reaching, but
Oh, it's a great shot.
it's hard to tell.
It's a great shot from Elijah there. Really developed that backhand front court, hasn't he? Both the middle and front area, I think. Zane's played that really nicely. I think Joel's going to try and keep it out of the area, seeing as that's his weapon at the moment.
Bit of a lucky shot there from Joel coming off the frame.
Elijah having a wee laugh at that one. It's good to see him finding it quite funny. It's a good quality squash though, isn't it?
Yeah, both players playing fairly consistently in the first game. Joel had a slow start, but
Yeah.
once he brought it back, there's some decent rallies in there
I think Elijah's kind of cut out his arrows, hasn't he? Starting to play a bit more
so far. Yeah,
freely.
nice. Yeah, I think Elijah's making the most of the conditions.
Yeah.
He's really putting in those short volley drops when he has a chance, and then also playing it nice and hard and low when he's at the front. Elijah just creeping away with the game here.
Yeah, I think he's done quite well here to keep that pressure up, hasn't he?
Definitely
Joel's
seems
gotta
like
try
he's kept his intensity.
Yeah,
And he's just putting the ball in the right areas.
at the right time, not
At the
forcing
right
anything.
time.
Still being quite hungry and quite aggressive.
His defence is working really well as well. First unforced error in the
unforced error.
first game here. Can Joel capitalise and bring it back? That is the question.
Shooting.
Very nice shot there from Joel.
Elijah.
punch that one long, Elijah there, eh? Really had Joel under pressure there, but maybe just going to the front when he should have punched that one long. But other than that, it's a very solid game, isn't it? From the Technofiber sponsored athlete.
Yeah, Elijah just needs to be a bit careful here. Obviously, Joel being a bit older, a little bit more experienced. But that is some good squash. He needs to make sure that he's just keeping his intent, not trying to force it, but making it hard for Joel to come back as well.
Good change of angle there, but great pickup. Oh, great lob. Oh, it's a good rally. Other than that,
He's got
absolutely. Good wee smile there from IG again.
fair call. You could argue that Elijah could have just hit it cross court and won the point, but
Yeah. I think he should have just played it really, but you never know. It was. Would you say he hit the whole front wall there? Wamba?
yeah, I'd say Joel made a decent effort to get out of the way. Could be wrong,
Yeah.
but Elijah takes that game out. It's going to be interesting
Anyways.
to see what Joel does to try and get back into this match.
Yes, there we have it. Elijah leads 2 games to love.
And we are back again, the third set of this very, very juicy game. So Tim, putting you in this scenario, you're 2-love down,
Yep.
week after Nationals. You
Yep.
know Nationals being an event that you peak for,
Yep.
an event that you essentially train for the whole year.
Yep.
Oh, another fluke. Fluke from both players there. So, how do you think mentally? What do you think Joel needs to do to come back from this? Because it seems like Elijah's really out there to get him and has a lot of intent in his shots and in his game. Joel just seeming like he's a little bit off.
Yeah, I think that's an interesting question, Louis, because they played first round, obviously, last week at the Nationals, and Joel getting that one quite comfortably in 3. And I think Joel finishing 6th compared to Elijah's 11th. I think Elijah's really out to prove something, because I definitely think he's better than his finish at the Nationals. So I think he's kind of using that poor finish to really fire him up here at this amazing AQUAHEAT Henderson PSA satellite. I think Joel has to really push to find something. I think it's a good flick there. I think mentally it's really tough when you peak for a tournament and you have to back it up the next week later. Joel has some huge matches. Got through Zach Miller of Hamilton in 5 sets. Then had to back it up against Wills Donnelly the next day, losing in a tight 4. I think mentally that took a lot out of him. So he's going to really have to dig deep to try and find something in this match.
Absolutely juicy rally going on right now.
Yeah, well
both
said.
players being in the deep end at one stage of this game, but especially Joel. He's picked up a few nice shots. Now he seems to be in front. This is like something you see on the World Tour.
On the World Tour.
Those top events.
There's a toppy. He's going to get there. He's going to lift it. Oh. That was amazing!
Almost getting there on the dive. Looks like a towel is needed.
Yeah.
I think that's quite
It's a huge rally though.
I think that's tactical from Joel. Putting in the dive just to get the towel out
Get
so
the
he can have
towel
a
out.
bit of a rest.
Yeah. That's where the smart starts coming out from the older player
The
there.
old dog.
Well, I just doing well to hang in there though. It was a testing rally for him. Both players actually.
Yeah, I think they both did reasonably good amount of work in that rally. Joel probably a little bit more. But this is very crucial for Joel to keep his head in this one. If Elijah gets a bit of a lead, it's going to be tough for him to come back, being 2-love down.
I think Elijah's quite good at holding his level once he's winning. I've seen him win a few quick 3-setters actually. So this will be interesting. I think Joel's going to have to really push to find something here.
Bit of a shot there, down the inside of the shot.
Yeah.
Got him back in front.
Maybe Elijah just forcing that one, so that's a good wee mental indicator for Joel. He needs to use that. Effectively force that one there. It's good awareness there. It's a clever shot from Elijah, but Joel picking that one off. Some great rallies at the start of this third game. Joel's looking really well out that front neck, isn't he? I think that's something he's really been working on. It's a good hold there. It's a good love though. It's a great rally.
Kind of seems like Elijah's just having a shot where he's allowing Joel to just get it back, but he's just making him do work, isn't he?
Yeah, I think Joel's going to knack it up this one. And that's a great rally from Elijah there. Joel having to do a lot of work there. It's going to be hard to back that one up.
Very high quality squash though. Go. Squeeze there.
It's a good shot there from Joel.
Nice kill there from Elijah, the cross court from the front. Haven't seen that too much from him in the past.
Yeah.
But he's won a few points off it in this match.
Interesting call there. What do you think about that one, Louis?
Yeah, Elijah went the wrong way and then I feel like he created his own interference.
I think it was tough though. I think the ball did pop out, didn't it? So it was tough no there, I think.
Definitely a tough no there. I think
the
he could have come back and played the ball, or I called it coming back because the ball was behind him. I guess his racket did get stuck, but I feel he created his own interference by going the wrong way.
Yeah.
Initially.
I don't think Elijah has actually ever beaten Joel, so this will be a good win if he can squeeze this one out.
He'll have to back it up tomorrow in the final against the Big Thames.
Well said, well said.
Who would you rather play in the final tomorrow?
Ooh,
Had a few tough matches against Elijah last couple of weeks.
Joel as well, we can say.
Joel as well. Yeah.
You know, this is a toughie. I don't know who I'd rather play. Can't answer that question, actually. But looking at it, looks like I'm gonna play. Ooh, that's a good flip. Looks like I'm gonna play Elijah. What was the score there? 9-4. Yeah. One of our friends, Francis, just passing Joel panini, is that?
Louis.
Passing Louis a panini, sorry. Wrong person. Looks delicious.
Smells delicious.
Wouldn't mind a panini.
If anyone wants some baking, I'm now a baker. If you want a carrot cake, I can bake you a decent carrot cake. Yeah, it'll come at a cost. Haven't really worked out the cost. I'll say $10 a cake.
$10 a cake.
$10 a cake.
It's very cheap.
You will get the full package: cream cheese icing, some walnuts on the top.
You know you'd lose money off $10 a cake.
Some dried apricots. You know, money's not really my goal here. It's more for the community.
You're just a community man, are you?
Yeah, just doing a bit of
Doing
work
bits
for the community. You know, I just want to give back to the
I like
people.
that.
So, yeah, if anyone wants a nice, delicious carrot cake made by none other than myself, $10 a cake. Flick me a message.
Oh dear.
Few unforced errors here from Elijah.
We've seen this before, Joel's little
Match
comeback.
ball.
Still niggly 17.
This is niggly. No one likes a 7-10. I think 8-10's worse than 7-10 though. I like 6-10. Because you can really,
17's the worst in my opinion because
you don't know whether to go for it or not. You know?
it's one of those ones where you can just go for the winner, but then you
6-10 you can just do anything you want. 7-10 it's niggly. 8-10 you just got to be patient. Go back to leap hitting, line hitting. I know all too well about the 7-10. Joel had Joel at 10-7 match ball a couple of weeks ago in the fourth. Ended up losing that one in 5, so he's obviously very good at coming back. He's quite a professional player, so he never really gives you much.
very juicy rally. Very crucial.
Oh, did he get that back? Oh, that
Great match. Elijah taking that out in 3. Some very nice rallies in there. Both players looking a little tired. Some long rallies. One where both players were under pressure, but that was a very nice match to watch. Congratulations to Elijah Thomas.
taking that one. That game 11-8, 11-7, sorry. So you have it, folks.
What a match. We will see you tomorrow.
Tune in tomorrow for the semis and finals.
Semis.
For the finals and third and fourth, sorry.